So before I smooth this out and make it look pretty, just wanted to show you those values. This is 9 to 46 E flat tuning. Take a minute and explain something about the short scale guitar tuned down to E flat. Although I have intonated this guitar for the 9 to 46 strings tuned down to E flat on this short scale, the problem with this is your right hand attack, it's almost like you need a feather to play because the strings are so sloppy loose that if you play that light, it will be in tune. But if you really want to have a normal attack, and I talked to the customer about this, you need to step it up. These strings are way too loose for that 24 5/8 inch scale. So after talking with the customer, we're going to redo this guitar and put another compensated nut for 10 to 52. And then he'll be able to just relax. He doesn't have to play with a feather. He can play it normally, and the strings will be taut enough to really hold their tune. I'll come back when it's all done, and I'll go through those chords again, and you'll hear that not only will it be perfectly in tune, but you don't have to limit your right hand attack to playing light as a feather. Because there's so much displacement in these ultralight strings, when you use a normal attack, all the notes go super sharp, and then it gradually kind of wobbles back to center. And I told him, I said, yeah, your guitar's perfectly in tune, but you know, I don't think he's going to be happy with it. And after that discussion, we've decided to step it up, and I'll put a new compensated nut on it, and then he can just relax and play his guitar with a completely normal right hand attack. We're back. I said 10 to 52. It's actually 10 to 48 strings. And this thing is intonated with an inch of its life, E flat tuning. It plays beautiful. You don't have to compromise your right hand attack anymore. The guitar plays great. Have a listen. So first of all, I'll just play through those proverbial first position chords that are of course never in tune on a Les Paul. And I'm not saying you're going to do a bluegrass gig, but you could now. Now he had swapped these pickups out. I can't remember exactly what pickups he put in, but this is both. And this is bridge. Same chord, an octave higher. So here's a few G chords. C. D. F. A. So much better than those 9s. They were impossible. And as you saw earlier in the video, it was in tune, and I did intonate it, and I did do that compensated nut for the 9 to 46 strings at E flat, but the guitar was unplayable. And again, it's not like you're going to strum G, C, D, but I've used this example in other videos as well, where you just take that garden variety C form, move it up 2 frets to a D, and then up to the 8th and 10th fret for a G. Very close look to see just how close to the bottom of that slot we make that cut. We're getting ready to heat this up and take out this super glued nut. So you want to come within just a whisper of the bottom of that cavity before you heat it up. So this is the tongue depressor that is pushed up tight against the nut, and this is the tongue depressor on the fingerboard side of the nut. So you're basically sandwiching the nut in between those 2 tongue depressors, so you completely eliminate the whoops factor. So 4 minutes on high. Let's see how lucky we get with this one. Yeah, she's coming out like an impacted tooth, which is usually the case. So I'm giving that just a little bit of a tap to get it away from that leading edge. This is what you can expect. Don't make it easy. Most important thing is we get this out ultra clean right on the glue line. Even these super glued nuts, if you go easy, you can still get it out super clean, right on the glue line. No lumber. There's just this one spot right here. They did a good job, really good job, but we still got a little high spot, this fret right here. So we are going to have to mask off that soft inlay, and I'm going to spot dress this area here to get that right on the money. So we'll just breeze over that one spot. Check it again. That's it. Now that will have to be recrowned, so I'll just coax that crown back towards center and so mask off that soft inlay. So this spot that had to be leveled, I'm going to hit with a 320 grit. Just quickly, quick brush. And then the rest of it I'm going to jump up to 600 and emery cloth. They just missed that one spot. So we'll jump up to 600. So 600, just a quick few passes just to the treble spot. And now we'll go right up to emery cloth before we buff. Start here with the emery cloth, and now we'll go full length. This is essentially 2000 grit. Okay, now we buff. Here we go, giddy up.